Hello and welcome to Meet the Fleet, a series of videos introducing you to the locomotives that run on the Brucington Railway. Up next is 14XX number 1464, designed by Charles Collett. Branch lines were an important part of railway commerce in the early 20th century, feeding passengers and goods from rural communities to the mainline services of the constitutional companies. Operating costs were always a concern to accountants, and as such, in economical situations were of great importance. The Great Western Railway answer to passenger service needs was small but versatile 14XX class that was a continuing development of earlier designs. A total of 57 14XX 042T tank locomotives were built for light passenger and mixed traffic working on the numerous branch lines operated by GWR. The locomotives were built at Swindon Locomotive Works in 3 batches between 1932 and 36. Designed under the direction of Charles Collett, the locomotives shared much in common with the previous 2-cylinder designs dating back to George Armstrong 517 class of 1868. The chief differences between the Collett design and earlier siblings was the inclusion of a Belpaire firebox and cab layout. The 14XX was designed for push-pull operation with the ubiquitous GWR auto coaches. This arrangement eliminated the need to run around the train at terminus stations for return workings. Later British Railways designated the Class 1P motive power. As passenger locomotives, both the GWR and later British Railways maintained the locomotives in various green liveries. As automobiles became commonplace household items after the war, branch line traffic declined rapidly, resulting in closure of less profitable lines. By the late 1950s and early 1960s, the locomotives were no longer of value to British Railways and were subsequently withdrawn. This was a period of slow decline, with the last locomotives not being withdrawn until 1965, thereby allowing sufficient time and interest to ensure preservation of 4 locomotives. During a trip to the scrapyard where 1464 had been sent, the proprietor of the Brucington Railway inquired about the engine, and it was sold at scrap value plus VAT. When it arrived at Brucington, it needed an extensive overhaul, including new boiler and tubes, and was given the name Oliver, named after its counterpart in the Thomas the Tank Engine series. We hope you've enjoyed meeting Oliver, and remember he can be seen upon request at any time. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you soon for another episode of Meet the Fleet.